NFG to regulate Netflix and other streaming services. Lai Mohammed, welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. The government spokesperson said social media and other streaming services can be used to cause chaos and undermine democratic processes. Now the news in detail. The federal government says it is planning regulations for streaming and content providers such as Netflix, worried that they can be used to cause chaos and undermine Nigeria's democratic processes. At a two-day conference, the government and industry stakeholders discussed the implication of Nigeria's censorship laws and regulatory frame for over-the-top streaming services and content providers in Nigeria. Speaking, the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, said the popularity and demand of streaming services in Nigeria increased with the COVID-19 pandemic, hence its regulation. Represented by Comfort Ajiboye, Director Information and Technology in the ministry, Mr. Mohammed reiterated his age-long bias that social media and streaming services can be used to cause chaos and undermine democratic processes. The conference was organized by the National Film and Video Censors Board, NFVCB, on Wednesday in Lagos, along with practitioners and stakeholders in the entertainment and creative industry. In his opening address, Adedayo Thomas, Executive Director and CEO of the NFVCB, said the conference was to brainstorm on creating policies to regulate streamers and content providers in Nigeria. With over 50% internet penetration, it has become imperative to convene this conference to bring together stakeholders and legislators in a conversation so as to come up with crystal policies on the regulation of streamers and content providers, Mr. Thomas said. Mr. Thomas said streaming service providers were unable to self-regulate, reason why the operations were now being discussed at the conference with the theme, Nigeria Digital Content Regulation. The NFVCB boss, however, promised that the goal of regulation is not to stifle creativity, but to create sanity and encourage healthy competition for socio-economic gains. At the conference as a panelist was Netflix Director of Public Policy, Sub-Saharan Africa, Shola Sani. Participants include members of the various guilds in Nollywood, which included Actors Guild of Nigeria, AGN, and Directors Guild of Nigeria, DGN. Others are the Association of Movie Producers, AMP, Theatre and Movie Practitioners Association of Nigeria, TAMPAN, among others. Also, we are representative of local and international streaming services, free-to-fair, FTA, pay TV operators, and other content creators. Now I'm going to ask this question. In the midst of the brouhaha and the menace and the terror that is going on in the northern Nigeria, and that is the worrisome spreading of this insecurity that is ravaging the north. In the midst of all this, these people came up with this again. Like they came up with another thing that is not even in any way significant. Sincerely, how did you people, because I know follow, how did you people vote these people into power? How did you vote people who were so backward in thinking? Do you know the North is the poorest state when it comes to education? You voted a region into the country that is not, they're not interested in development. Go to the North. Go there. Even as far as they have everything, yet they stop their people from getting education. Why? Because they know education is like a light and they want to keep in darkness and rule. That is their slogan. You bring in people who have not embraced democracy in totality. Imagine doing this and not even the citizens' discussion or the citizens' opinion do not even matter to them. That the Netflix, like, can you imagine? People are dying on a daily basis. Sometimes every hour, per 3 hours, somebody dies in the northern region due to kidnapping, due to terrorism activities. And yet, what you have to say is to come out and say, oh, what, that social media, that content and what? Sincerely, these people, they have shown us that They have shown us that sincerely they are not rationally okay to rule this country. We have things that are affecting the country, like things affecting this country right now. You're not holding a conference for let us brainstorm and bring out solutions to the insecurity problem in Nigeria. You're not brainstorming for these people that are agitating. Let us come together, brainstorm. Let us invite everyone, the 6 geopolitical zones, release them and invite them. Then find out how we can stay together peacefully. You're not calling people together to brainstorm on how to make the economy better. You are calling people to brainstorm on how to stop, how to regulate. If this man were to be my father, sincerely, I'll be so ashamed to mention his name outside that of course. I can now see the reason why these people retire and you don't see them anywhere in Nigeria. They are based outside because the crimes they do, sincerely, somebody might just see them on the road and you just remember how miserable they made life for you. Then you just flip. Sincerely, that is why they don't stay out. It is very painful. People are dying. You're not discussing economy. You're not discussing security. You're not discussing what to keep the country peaceful. You're not discussing what will make the country move forward. You are discussing as little as Netflix is. As little. This might be another agenda of saying, okay, let's start taxing that area. I'm like, imagine, they only want to take. And the problem is they forget that no person is a champion forever. No matter the cabals that are ruling Nigeria, they will all answer the call of nature one day. You're not going to live here forever. They forget. And they forget that their time in government is almost up. You are bringing in rules. Nigeria is not an Islamic state. It is not. People are free to do what they like. So far, it does not pose this harm. It does not make them less humans. It does not affect their rationality and their thinking. But unfortunately, see this government, in fact, people are supposed to be running away from Nigeria because why? You're going to stay in Nigeria and before you know it, you start having a deflation in your thinking. This what I'm saying is real. People are depressed. If you want to get depressed now, just start thinking about Nigerians' problem. The youth